all, welcome to my channel PrakAtWork. My first ever makeup tutorial is going to be on the classic black smoky eyes and nude lips. It's my all-time favorite go-to look and I can't wait to show you how to recreate it. So I always start off with clean skin that is well moisturized, like I have here, with my hair off my face in a high pony. Beginning with my eyes, I conceal my entire eyelid with the shade NC45 from the MAC Conceal palette in dark, using a fluffy blending brush in soft circular motions. I'm setting it with the Mercier loose powder with the same soft fluffy brush. We then move on to the eyeshadow base. I'm using Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer Potion, patting it all over my eyelid with a flat brush. This helps keep the eyeshadow from creasing and the colors last much longer. I then highlight right under my brow bone with the Mercier Luminizer, which is a bright champagne gold highlighter from the Balm Cosmetics. And now for my transition color, I'm using a matte warm brown shade and buffing it into my crease using a windshield wiper motion, almost like an inverted U. I'm taking my favorite gel eyeliner from Inglot and packing it onto my eyelid with a flat, firm brush, making sure I'm not going all the way to the crease, but just about halfway so I have enough space to blend it out. It's super jet black and lasts for hours without budging. I then use a smaller fluffy brush to soften the gel liner by blending it with a very light hand. Make sure to take your time because blend is your friend. Now, I'm adding a matte black eyeshadow called Black Truffle from the Huda Beauty palette. This one right here, with a flat brush and patting it directly onto the area that I've applied my gel eyeliner base. This is so I can intensify the color, and we're blending this one out as well, making sure I'm not going above the crease. To soften any harsh lines, I'm blending this dark chocolate shade Cocoa from the Huda Beauty palette in between the black and the transition color. To tightline the upper waterline of my eyelid, I use the Revlon Colorstay Kohl Pencil in Blackest Black. I usually do this by holding my lid up with my finger and looking down. Now for my lashes, I'm using the Loreal Voluminous Superstar Mascara, first using the primer end to condition each lash and maximize the mascara's performance. After letting that dry for a few seconds, I use the mascara end to give my primed lashes generous coats of drama till I'm happy with the result. Moving on to the skin, I'm priming my skin with my favorite primer, the Benefit Porefessional Primer. This is one of the best primers I've actually ever used. I use it all the time and I even use it on my brides sometimes. I wear this primer sometimes without using any foundation or powder just to sort of give my skin like a smooth appearance while it blurs out any open pores or lines. For concealer, I'm using the MAC Dark palette again, taking the orange corrector this time and blending it under my eyes in sort of a triangular shape with the blending brush and any other pigmented problematic areas which has like a blue-black undertone. This corrector color is specifically used for tan to dark skin tones, so keep blending in soft circular motions until the orange isn't too prominent. We then go over it with an NC45 shade from the same palette to conceal over the corrected areas, covering up all the evidence of those sleepless nights. I also brush some over my forehead because I have some spots there. For foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, mixing two colors, the classic tan and caramel beige, on the back of my hand to match my exact skin tone. I'm applying this with a flat foundation brush all over my face in smooth downward strokes. This is actually one of my favorite drugstore foundations because it gives me medium coverage, a semi-matte finish, and it still feels feather light on my skin. It's perfect for skin like mine that gets oily over a period of time. Now I'm taking a damp beauty blender and I push the product into my skin with soft dabs to make sure there are no visible streaks or lines. To contour, I'm using the two darkest shades from my MAC Dark palette, mixing them to achieve the color that I want for my contour. I start off by contouring my nose with the same flat brush, and then I go ahead and blend it out with my beauty blender. I then contour under my cheekbones, under my chin, not forgetting my forehead as well. I'm blending it all out with the beauty blender so it's seamless. I like using a powder contour over my cream contour to make sure it doesn't budge and to intensify the depth. So here I'm using the Hoola Matte Bronzer from Benefit Cosmetics. I swear by this color because it is the perfect natural tan looking color that flatters almost any Indian skin tone. We are back to the Mercier loose powder to set the foundation and the contours that we have going on. Taking a large fluffy brush, tap out the extra and brush it all over your face, making sure to focus on the forehead, under the eyes, chin and neck. For blush, I'm using the very versatile NARS blush in the shade Orgasm. It's a peachy pink blush with a gold shimmer that gives my skin a soft, subtle flush of color. For that extra glow, I'm loading my fan brush with the Mercier Luminizer highlighter and connecting the highlight under my brow bone with my cheekbones in soft strokes back and forth. Can't forget to highlight the bridge of my nose. So here I am doing that. I finish up outlining my bottom waterline with the same Revlon Colorstay pencil. And I'm setting it with the cocoa color from the Huda palette using a pencil brush. I'm also extending the eyeshadow towards the tip of my eyebrow for that smoky wing look. I am now filling in my eyebrows with an angled brush and the concrete eyeshadow from MAC, using short, soft strokes in the direction of my hair growth to make it look as natural as possible. I then fill in my entire lip with Maybelline's Color Essence Lip Pencil in the shade Colourpop. I'm overdrawing my lips slightly for that extra pout. I love this step and I never miss out on doing this every time I lip line my lips. I then top it off with Buttery Caramel Lipstick from the Absolute Lakme Argan Oil range. And the argan oil in this lipstick is what gives it its creamy texture and a smooth finish, and that's what I love about this lipstick. To finish up, I set my entire look with Slay All Day Setting Spray by Gerard Cosmetics. It's an oil control mist that helps my makeup look flawless for hours. So this is it guys, one of my favorite makeup looks that I always fall back on for impromptu night outs or any other time that I have trouble deciding what look to sport. I hope you enjoyed my video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. And do let me know what are the looks you'd like to see from PrakAtWork so you can work it. Bye bye!